My name is Tom. We were engaged for 7 months. Together for almost 4 years. I genuinely thought we had something real. I wasn't stupid, I knew relationships took work. But I believed in what we had. Or more accurately, I believed in her. She was vibrant. The kind of person who walked into a room and made everyone look. I was proud to be the guy on her arm. And maybe that was part of the problem. I was more invested in her than she ever really was in me. It started small. Subtle shifts. More nights out. More girl time. Less of us. But I didn't question it. I told myself she deserved space, and that just because things weren't perfect didn't mean something was wrong. That's what trust is, right? But then came the weekend. She told me Wednesday night that her friends had planned a last-minute getaway. Just the girls. Some beach time, mimosas, and bad decisions, she joked, laughing as she packed a weekend bag. I smiled, kissed her forehead, and told her to have fun. I didn't realize that was the last normal moment between us. Friday afternoon, right before she left, she came into the bedroom and placed her engagement ring on the dresser. Just set it down like a paperweight. I asked, "What's that for?" She said, "Don't want to lose it in the ocean." Smiled like it was nothing. "Don't wait up, babe." I tried to convince myself it was innocent, logical even. But something about it hit me in the gut, the way she didn't hesitate. Like it was planned. Like she decided to leave that symbol of commitment behind for a reason. My instincts were screaming, but I still didn't say anything. I just watched her walk out the door. The second she pulled out of the driveway, I opened her laptop. I wasn't proud of it. I'd never snooped before. But when something inside you knows, it becomes harder to ignore than your morals. And what I found hit harder than anything I was bracing for. Messages. Photos. Plans. Not with a friend. Not with the girls. With a guy she'd been seeing for weeks. Maybe months. Weekend getaway booked under both their names. Dinner reservations, hotel confirmations, even a joke about how he doesn't suspect a thing. I sat there for a long time. I didn't yell. Didn't cry. I just let it all sink in like slow poison. And then I got up, called a locksmith, and poured myself a drink. By Saturday morning, the locks were changed. Her clothes were bagged. Her access codes were deleted. The only thing I left untouched was the ring. Still sitting right where she left it, like a tiny monument to her arrogance. I didn't text her. Didn't tell her I knew. I wanted her to walk back into that lie like it was still standing. I wanted her to feel the moment it collapsed. She came back Sunday evening. And that's when everything started to unravel. Sunday evening, just after 6 p.m. I was already sitting by the window when she pulled up. Same familiar car, same confident posture, like she owned the world. Like she was walking back into her territory after a weekend of fun. She stepped out of the car in sunglasses and a hoodie, dragging her little rolling suitcase. She looked relaxed. Carefree. There wasn't a trace of guilt on her face. She didn't even hesitate walking up to the door. She didn't know yet. I watched, silently, as she reached for her keys. Saw the exact second confusion crept into her body. She tried the deadbolt once. Then again. Then leaned in and jiggled the handle like maybe she wasn't turning it right. The third time she paused. Looked around. Stepped back. I could see it then, the shift in her face. That flicker of realization. She rang the doorbell. I didn't move. Just sipped my coffee and stared. She rang again, more insistently. Then knocked. Then started calling my name. "Babe? It's me. Can you open the door?" Silence. More knocking. Louder. Faster. Her voice started to rise. "Okay, seriously, open the door? What the hell is going on?" I let another minute pass. Then, slowly I stood up, walked to the front window, and pulled the curtain aside. Just enough for her to see me. Our eyes locked. Her entire expression changed, from annoyed to confused to something that looked almost like fear. She gave a weak laugh and said, "Are you mad? What's going on?" I didn't say anything. Just tilted my head slightly, and then looked down. She followed my gaze. Saw what I'd placed outside the door, right in front of her feet. A small, velvet ring box. Her engagement ring inside, right where she left it. But now it was closed. She picked it up like it was something foreign. Like it had changed shape while she was gone. She opened it and stared at the ring for a long time. Then looked back at me, panic starting to bloom behind her eyes. "What is this? Are you serious right now?" she asked. I didn't respond. Just turned and walked away. The banging started. She hit the door hard. Screaming now. "What the F*** is this? Are you kidding me? Open the door. She started calling my name again, demanding I talk to her, asking what I knew, begging, swearing, threatening, crying. It was like flipping through the entire playbook of manipulation in under 5 minutes. Eventually, she stopped. I heard her footsteps retreat, then come back. She tried calling my phone. I watched it light up on the table. I let it ring until it stopped. Then again. Then again. She left a voicemail. Then two. Then a text. I can explain everything. Please just talk to me. You're being crazy right now. I didn't do anything wrong. Don't throw everything away over a stupid mistake. I didn't answer. She stood on the porch for a while. I could hear her crying, softly, leaning against the door. For a moment I felt something, grief, maybe. Not for her. For what I thought we had. Then I remembered her laughing in those texts. The hotel reservations. The lies. The ring left behind like it meant nothing. And just like that, the grief faded. She left around 9 p.m. The ring stayed on the porch.